back to the Fallout New Vegas Perfect playthrough, and in this episode we are going to be giving it to the Legion. Boone and I are going to be taking them down and doing a lot of pro NCR stuff, and the first thing we're going to do...
showed up here not too long ago. I'm told you're the one who got him out of the vault. Can't tell you how relieved I am. Sending him on that mission was a mistake.
And you did the right thing. If you had sent more, they'd have been killed.
That's probably true, but I wonder if I should have taken a different strategy entirely. Although my options were certainly limited, with most of our forces tied up garrisoning this place. Regardless, what you did for Anders isn't something he or any of us around here take lightly. We're all glad to have him back. Thank you.
No problem. And Motor Runner is dead. I brought his helmet as proof.
Unbelievable. That man has given us so much grief since we set up here. This may be a major turning point for us. I can't tell you how many times we thought we'd taken him out, only to have him show up again later, taking more heads off of fallen troopers. This is for the bounty. And this is from a pool me and a lot of the soldiers around the base had going. You may not be NCR, but hey, it's only fair. Bye.
See you later, Shu. And, that is just the first task of many. We're going to be starting with an eye for an eye. And we just need to make a quick pit stop in Novak first. And grab a few weapons that'll help us with GRA challenges. Like Chance's knife. And some throw-in spears that I've collected. EDE can hold on to them for now. And now let's head down to the Cove, Cottonwood Cove, where we boldly offered to take out the entire camp. And we're gonna hit a Psycho, we're gonna hit a Med-X. And Boone already told us in a previous episode, if he sees Crimson, he's gonna start shooting. I just hope that he doesn't shoot the named guys. Those are our kills, Boone. You better believe it. And so much so that I'm gonna move Paciencia over to the easy to hit hotkey. And I trust Boone with my life. You know what, this will be a good time actually to also pop some party time mentats. Get that charisma up, and regular mentats. Get that charisma up again. As you can see, having one charisma has not really hindered us at all. There's Decanus Severus. We surely are going against all tyrants. And now we are facing a lot of them, and we're gonna go use our stand the world to stop time. And there they are, prime legionaries. Getting exploded.
Wish there was more of them. I wasn't done yet.
Oh, don't you worry, Boone. There's one more. Aurelius of Phoenix. Kind of an asshole, though. Boom! Head blown off.
I wasn't done yet.
Alright, now you can start wishing that there were more of them. And, someone said I would never wear this helmet. Yeah, suck my dick. Don't even want it. Get that shit out of here. And that was a pretty fun one. Had to have been cathartic for Boone. And now, to the victor goes the spoils. And the spoils in this case are tons of weapons that we'll take. Because why the hell not? Yeah, against all tyrants, making some progress there. That'll be completed. And we got a lot of inventory space, and we got a lot of inventory space with our companions as well. So I'm gonna be looting. Even though I don't really need too much looting. It just feels so bad not to. In a previous episode, I skipped out on a little looting. And it haunts me to this day. But yeah, that's a good one. And you'll recall the Sarge telling us that he'd really like a way to permanently disable this camp. And so we're gonna go back in our minds and recall our time in Camp Searchlight. And remember that another truckload of radioactive material was sent to Cottonwood Cove. And so we'll go to the Overlook here and see if we can find one. Because the NCR doesn't really have the troops to effectively guard this place, as was shown by the Legion taking it in the first place. So we're going to need to disable it in a more permanent fashion. And interestingly enough, this is a lockpick check. Not a lockpick. You need 50 lockpick to open the door. And there you go. If there are any legionaries left alive,
I wasn't done yet.
they're dead now. And we'll head back to Astor and see what he has to say. And some of the drugs wearing off. Guess the party time mentats for only for a little bit.
You're back. What can I do for you?
I have a little update on Cottonwood Cove.
Let's hear it.
Killed everyone in the camp.
What? How did you pull it off?
I released some of the barrels of radioactive waste.
That's exactly what we needed to put a cork in that camp. The Legion won't be moving through there anytime soon. Fitting that the camp was taken care of in a way similar to Searchlight. Thank you for taking care of that place for us.
No problem. And you get tons of XP for that, but we've been at max level for a while. And now we ain't done. We ain't done with the Legion yet. I wonder if I can untie these people. Well, to remove them from the cross would kill them. I will put them out of their misery. And I think Cursor Lucullus will be found within the fort. So I'm going to be... Oh, is there one more? How did I miss that?
Wish there was more of them. I wasn't done yet.
You know, you said that a few times, Boone, and every time you said it, we found more of them. But yeah, this is a fun episode. I love this part of the story where I finish up all this Legion stuff that I've been
We
holding
take this
off on.
boat. It's probably the last one we ever take. I'm ready for that. Are you?
I'm ready. Caesar won't know what hit him.
That's what the scope's for.
I like that. That's what the scope's for. Let's pull out Paciencia and let's get ready for the fort. Where is he? Where is he? Oh, he's like stuck in them. There's another one. Bam. Boone, you're fine. I'll take that key. What does Cursor Lucullus have on him? Hunting rifle.
Eat this.
Alright, and before we enter again, since our party time mentats wore off, we can hit another one. Oh, you cowards. I shouldn't have sent the recruits. Yeah, this is such a fucking squad. Fucking legionary instructor. Piece of shit.
Prim has a new sheriff.
Prim does have a new sheriff. That happened a while ago. I wanted to see what he would say. Did not disappoint. And this is the door of death. Wow, we're coming up on 60 hours. I had faith the entire time. Alright, now it's time for a quality implant GRX. Gotta make sure to hit auto. Where is everybody? I just want to make sure everyone's safe. I want all the companions to really stay on me. Don't always like doing that. Who's over here? That's a mystery. Alright. Very caution. He's in a freaking caravan shotgun. This guy's insane. Alright, come on guys, on me. We gotta clear out the rest of this part of the camp. Ah, this is a good episode. Nothing better than killing some Legion. And we're gonna put our anti-materiel rifle back on the hotkey. Oh, we're fucking up the hotkey. You know what? Paciente can go down there for now. Boom! Everyone's having some fun. Hard not to have some fun. Alright guys, where'd you go? I need your stuff, EDE. The stuff I gave you. Eddie! We can see him on the map. Over here. Why is he over here? That's not Eddie, that's just a thing. Okay, here we go. Because we need those throwing spears. And we got some challenges to complete here. Which is, we gotta kill Caesar with Chance's knife. And we gotta cripple his head with throwing spears. So we're going to use a slasher. We're gonna put a blood sausage on, something with paste on, a stim pack, and let's see, head in there with throwing spears. And we'll save before we go in, because this could very well take a couple tries. That didn't really go well. You know what? I think we need to be farther away. I think that's the lesson. Alright, there's goes. Head crippled. And, where's Caesar? Where's Caesar? There it is. We'll go into VATS because I'm having a little trouble here. Not really a melee build, if I'm being honest. Oh, you know what we need is some implant GRX. Perfect. I was gonna wait until I killed him to use it. I don't know why. I don't know why I thought that. So there we go. There's Caesar dead. Oh wait, we need Paciencia. Holy shit, come on guys. Why are you putting the bad ammo on my gun? There's against all tyrants. There's the very easy, evil Volpez code. Volpez Incolta taken down. And I guess we missed it during the Implant GRX, but Boone says, thumbs down, you son of a bitch. Pretty baller. And yeah, let's take a look at these challenges. It'll be in the completed ones. Against All Tyrants completed. Historical Propriety completed. And it's over the next. Even a God King Can Bleed completed. Don't need these freaking spears anymore. See you later. And we can have ourselves a nice seat. A nice sit down on Caesar's throne. And let's start looting. Let's take his armor. Let's take that thin red paste. Yeah, I did a pretty good job destroying everybody in here. What another great, what a great game. I love it. Nothing brings you that satisfaction. Oh. More than dealing with the Legion. Where is, Whoopez? There's the Psycho wearing off. That's fine. I saw EDE turn him into dust. I guess he really turned into dust. But yeah, there you go. That's the fort. Thumbs down, you son of a bitch. And now that the fort is destroyed and Caesar is dead, we can make some more progress on killing the Legion. And the first thing we can do for that is we can finally convince Hanlon to step down. Also, you'll notice the veteran rangers are here.
You ever think about being a ranger?
I think about being a ranger too much.
This is a military outpost. Why are you here?
And haven't talked to you before, huh? I guarantee you I have. Oh, you know what? I talked to her, then I died. And then did not repeat the conversation. So we won't go over it again. Sergeant Reyes sent me. She's curious about the high casualties at this station.
High casualties? We've had one broken ankle, but nobody at this post has died.
How could Reyes have been wrong?
There are other ranger posts around. Reyes might have mixed up the report.
Well, her information says otherwise.
Any injury, illness, or death gets radioed to Ranger HQ at Camp Golf. Chief Hanlon and his aides compile the reports and assign reinforcements as needed. And they're not needed here.
Maybe you're lying to keep morale up.
Do a fucking head count then. Everybody's right where they're supposed to be.
All right,
Reyes
all
got
right.
the numbers wrong. Not much more to it than that.
If you say so. And then we go to Ranger Station Delta.
We won't go quietly. The Legion can count on that.
And man, oh man, that Ranger armor is just so badass. I can't believe that they... Was that a robo-brain? What the hell is a robo-brain doing here? You know what, I'll leave it be.
No sudden moves and you and I will do all right. What do you want?
What are you doing out here?
Keeping watch on the river and looking for anyone trying to cross it. The Legion likes to send infiltration teams over on rafts.
And can you tell me more about the NCR Rangers?
Best of the best. That's all there is to it. Really nothing more to say than that.
And I have here a report you filed which said Legion super mutants wiped out an NCR patrol.
No, I didn't. You might hear that kind of nonsense from a drunk trooper on the strip, but not from me. The Legion doesn't have super mutants. That patrol was wiped out by its own incompetence. A couple of the troopers were fooling around with a grenade when it went off.
All right.
See you around.
Seems that Sergeant Reyes' suspicions were correct. Also, the heavy troopers are here.
Down. They didn't know who they were messing with.
Heavy troopers got cool power armor too. Two-headed bear is pretty baller. Also, I planted this seed a few episodes ago, and now it's coming to fruition. Got a reverse pickpocket the La Lunge Carabine. And we'll get it done. I believe in myself here. But yeah, this is a great episode. Even though I say it as we're doing the reverse pickpocketing, but oh man, love attacking the fort. Love
patrolling the Mojave almost makes you wish when you're
attacking Cottonwood Cove. Love doing all this stuff.
Welcome back.
The Rangers' versions of the reports they sent to Camp Golf don't match what you received.
I knew it. Every one of the false reports was signed off by Chief Hanlon at Camp Golf. But why would the Chief manipulate the reports? I need you to take everything we found to Chief Hanlon and confront him with it. I don't want to make this public unless we have to.
All right. And I've mentioned famous voice actors every time they've come up, but I don't know if I've mentioned Chief Hanlon, voiced by Chris Christopherson, famous Western actor. And as we head up here at Ranger HQ, we'll definitely see a lot of the vets. Yep.
smart move for the Kings to back down. They didn't know who they were.
When I got this assignment, I was hoping to do more gambling.
Whenever anyone says anything remotely, I just crack up.
Smart move for the Kings to back.
And, I'll point this out. Lucky 38 VIP keycard here. This was Mr. House's resort before the war. Here's the chief.
I'm occupied at the moment.
Oh, I guess he doesn't want to see me. All right. Oh well. Well, this episode will actually be short and sweet, if I'm being honest. How occupied are you, Chief? We'll just wait for him outside on his beautiful balcony, enjoying the view. If only that rusty pipe wasn't in the way. This is actually kind of a bummer, view-wise. All right, here we go. There's the chief.
You've come back to see the chief. Nice of you to humor the radio tender. What can I do for you?
I know you're the one who's been manipulating intelligence data.
Hold on. If we're gonna have this conversation, let's go somewhere more private. Don't worry, not much bite left in this old dog.
And there he is. You can reverse pickpocket his Ranger Sequoia. Much in the same way we've reverse pickpocketed throughout this playthrough. I don't really count them as uniques though, because the Vet Rangers have them as well. So, and we're not really using the pistols as this build, so. I didn't think it was necessary, but it's always there waiting for you.
Hey. Sorting and manipulating intelligence is what I do. It's what Rangers are supposed to do. This job isn't all gunfighting and gulping shots of whiskey, no matter what the boys and ladies out there say.
But you're inventing your own intelligence reports. I've seen the logs and talked to the Rangers.
You have you? Misdirection. When you're pinned down, outnumbered, and 2 days from any help, it's just about the best friend you can have. Misdirection's what saved me all these years. It's what saved us at Hoover Dam. But it's been 5 years now, and Caesar's right across that lake. He's closer now than he ever was before. I was a young man once. I know what it's like to want to fight for your home. But this isn't it.
Why did you do it?
It's never gonna end. This fight with Caesar. People back home don't know what these young men and women are in for. The Legion is the worst enemy we've ever faced. But we can't stop Caesar here. Not without getting a lot of good people killed. More than anyone cares to count up. But even if we do stop him, I don't see how we're ever going to be able to pull out.
Aren't you fighting for the people of New Vegas?
We're fighting on their behalf, but Mr. House and the families are stringing us up inch by inch. They'll drain us dry while we fight and die over this dam. We offered them sanctuary in NCR territory before, but they won't listen. Troopers and Rangers have been dying here for more than 5 years while the families sit pretty behind that damn wall.
How does spreading false intel help anything?
People back home don't listen. They don't care. Senators, Brahmin barons, folks who are just trying to make it from day to day. It's been so many years that people forget about it. Conscription brings in fresh troops that die here every month, like it's routine. And even if we hold this dam, what then? Are we gonna send the NCR's men and women to die here for another 5 years? 10? Patrol the whole length of the Colorado for hundreds of miles? Holding this dam, it'll be the death of us.
What does that accomplish?
Creating fear and instability among the troopers without causing harm. It's the only thing I could think of to shake things up. It took some people getting killed to realize I'd gone too far. I had to stop.
What do you think I should do about this?
First thing that comes to mind is to turn me in. But that might not be the best play, all things considered. Even if your heart's in the right place, I reckon it might do a lot more harm than good.
What will you do if I don't turn you in?
Oliver can't stand that Rangers got credit for victory at Hoover. Whatever I recommend, he does the opposite. I said I wanted us on the ridge. He put them right on the western part of the dam itself. We don't have enough firepower to hold that spot. If the troopers fall back, and they will, the Rangers will advance to cover Oliver's retreat. We lose the dam, Oliver and the center are ruined.
And then what about you and the Rangers?
Rangers are volunteers. Every man and woman who signs up is willing to die for the NCR, myself included. A lot of this is my fault. It's only right that I stand with them.
And as you can see, we got the Caesar's sick dialogue option from interrogating Silus. But it doesn't show up unless Caesar's dead. Which is unfortunate because it delays my completion of this quest post Caesar's death. And I could say, Caesar's dead. The Legion can't hold itself together for 5 years, much less 10.
It's a gamble either way. Even with Caesar gone, we still might not outlast the Legion. I suppose that's a risk I'll have to take. For our sake, I hope you're right. I guess that I should thank you for bringing me to my senses. So, thanks. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm gonna walk out that door and pretend we never had this talk.
So there you go. You can successfully complete the quest and convince Chief Hanlon to stop and still have him alive. You just have to kill Caesar first. And let's go back to Forlorn Hope. And that quest has been waiting on us for a while. Restoring Hope. I've learned that a Forlorn Hope is an actual thing. It's a actual term for a military group with a mission that's has a low chance of success. And it's like being part of a vanguard, being the first to attack a fortified position, or being a group that advances to cover a retreat, as Hanlon was saying. And it's an actual term, and they either historically it's been used by people who want to take the risk to advance militarily, or people who want to avoid punishment. But let's see what Reyes has to say.
Hey, what did Chief Hanlon have to say about those false reports we uncovered?
And everything's resolved. Hanlon and I found a Legion spy at Camp Golf.
I knew it. I'm glad you and the Chief were able to put a stop to this.
There you go. Hanlon's honor intact.
I heard you won Private Sexton's little contest. Congratulations. It's nice to have morale up around here.
I have some questions about the NCR.
I can spare a few moments. Make it quick.
How things look around the camp?
Well, things have been improving lately. More supplies, more troops. We might actually be able to turn things around.
What's your take on the NCR's position here?
It's no picnic, I'll tell you that much. My troops are out here every day dying for the NCR, but they've left us out to dry. We have no men or supplies, and we're stretched too thin trying to guard the entire river. If the brass back home could get their heads out of their asses long enough to send support, we could turn this all around.
And I've helped Quartermaster Mays get some supplies.
I heard. The extra supplies will help for a short time, but that only solves one of our problems. With all the Legion raids lately, we're running low on troops that can still fight. Some are injured, but even more are dead. I want you to check in with Dr. Richards and see if he needs any help getting our troops back on the front line.
Sounds good. Let's talk to Dr. Richards. And I think, yep, vet rangers have showed up here as well.
Ah, look who it is. What brings someone of your renown into my humble medical center?
How are things around camp?
We're doing okay for the time being. Not as many serious injuries lately.
I have some questions.
What would you like to know?
Tell me about yourself.
I used to be a doctor back in California, but a few years back I got suckered into doing military work because it was my patriotic duty. Back then, I, like many idealistic men before me, thought it was a great idea and was excited about making the world a better place with the NCR. Now I just want to get back home. I've had enough fighting and fixing up soldiers just to send them right back out to die to last a lifetime.
That's sad. What do you know about Hoover Dam?
Quite a bit, actually. I was stationed there nearby during the first Battle of Hoover Dam 4 years ago. I saw a lot of what happened firsthand.
Tell me about the first battle.
The Legion attacked in full force. Chief Hanlon had the troopers fall back, pulling the enemy in before entrenching into secure positions. The Legion got bogged down, and Rangers and 1st Recon sharpshooters started taking out the Legion officers. They sent their best men to stop the Rangers and 1st Recon, but the Rangers pulled them into a trap at Boulder City and blew them all to hell. After that, the Legion's forces were in disarray and tried to retreat. However, our forces advanced rapidly and routed them, and that was that.
Must have been rough.
You have no idea. It was a fierce battle. Lots of people died. Anyone with medical training had their hands full for weeks after the battle was finally over. During that time, I saw quite a few things I wouldn't mind forgetting about.
And what's your take on the NCR?
My take? I try not to think about it. I got enough on my hands here.
And Major Palatley said you might need some help.
With business booming like it is, and considering I'm the only person with medical experience in the camp, I could perhaps use a hand. Do you have any medical experience?
Yes, I have some medical experience.
Excellent. As you can see, we have a lot of injured troopers here, and I haven't had time to look at all of them yet. Since you have some medical experience, I'd like you to examine them and see what you can do to treat them. I didn't expect to see you.
I'm not qualified to examine your patients. Things look pretty rough in here.
Men have waged war on each other for countless centuries. Now is no different. People fight and die for what they believe in. I'm just here to patch them up so they can go on their merry way. Do no harm in all that.
You seem to be handling it well.
I'm doing the best I can considering the poor situation I find myself in. There's barely enough equipment or medicine to handle the number of injuries we have. To make things worse, I think someone might be stealing my supplies.
What makes you think someone is stealing your supplies?
The simple fact that I no longer have as many supplies as I should. I've been careful with them, and I should have more than what remains. Unfortunately, I don't have time to go searching for the missing supplies since I have my hands full with injured soldiers.
What exactly is missing?
I store a variety of drugs here, but it looks like my supply of Hydra is diminishing rather quickly.
What are the symptoms of Hydra use?
Excessive use causes dilated eyes and increased heart rate and blood pressure, massive sweating. You know, the usual.
And where do you keep your supplies?
Locked in a cabinet here in the medical tent. I'm around most of the time, but I can't keep a constant watch on them.
And when did you notice them missing?
I remember coming in one morning and noticing my supplies were lower than they should have been. I thought it might have been a mistake, but another morning I noticed the same thing. The camp is pretty dead at night, especially at 0200 hours when the guard shift changes. That'd be a good place to start looking.
I'll look into this for you.
That would definitely be appreciated. You might want to ask around, and keep an eye out for anything suspicious.
And fortunately for me,
Hey.
I know who did it already. Oh, is he not in here? Has he disappeared? Bummer. Let's see what Sexton has to say about
Hey,
Wow.
everybody, look who it is. Glad to have you here, friend. What can I do for you?
Have you heard anything about Dr. Richards missing medical supplies?
About the shortage of Hydra, right? We all have our own ways to deal with this place. Me, I sometimes walk at night. Calms the nerves. I think Private Stone does the same thing.
What makes you think that?
I sometimes see him wandering around the camp. Well, he seems to need more time to himself. His cot's still empty when I return after midnight. Did you need anything else?
Oh, that was a good tip. How's the morale doing?
The best it's been since the camp started. All because of you. So thanks, buddy.
That was a great conversation. Where's Private Stone? Maybe he's over here or something. Oh, this is just pointing in general to Forlorn Hope. Okay. I guess we'll just wait in here and then treat those patients. Oh, perfect. We can wait a clean 12 hours. And we got plenty of food. And we're gonna drink out of the stream of clear, cool water. Where is he? I figured he'd be in here. Oh, did I make a mistake? Okay, I thought for some reason I just had a deep, deep fear of a game crash. Private Stone, you're ruining my episode. Ah, here he is. Perfect.
Oh, what are you doing here?
I saw you stealing Dr. Richard's medical supplies.
Look, it's not what you think. I can explain everything if you'll just hear me out.
This better be good.
Have you looked around? Have you seen what's going on here? What we're going through? This place is hell. I've seen all my friends butchered by the Legion in front of my very eyes. I can still hear their screams at night. All I wanted was a little escape, so I took some drugs to help me do that. Is that so bad?
What about the injured men that need this medicine?
I never thought about that. But look, I needed this. I needed to escape for just a little while. I needed this. So what happens now?
I want you to turn yourself in.
What? You want me to turn myself in? Why the hell should I do that?
It's better if you turn yourself in rather than me turning you in.
I guess you're right. I'll do the right thing and turn myself in.
And there you go. Pretty easy mystery to figure out.
Unless it's urgent, you're going to have to wait. If it's gravely important, save me the trouble and empty your pockets now.
And I wanted to talk to you about your missing medical supplies.
I heard Private Stone turned himself in for stealing my medical supplies. You have my thanks.
And there you go. Making him turn himself in is the best result. And now we can treat him with medicine. Treating with medicine always gets a better result for this quest, by the way. If you have Intelligence 1, you get an option that says chop, 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 and it works successfully. So there we go. We've treated all the patients.
Wish I could have been there to see Caesar die. What an asshole.
Yeah, what an asshole is right.
Thanks again for looking into my missing medical supplies. Now I can actually use them on people that need them.
I finished looking over your patients.
Excellent job. Where'd you learn to do all that? I don't think I could have done much better myself. Very impressive. As for the men, they'll recover soon and be back on the front lines in no time. Huh, the circle of life. I'll send word to Major Politely about your work here. Once again, you have my sincerest thanks.
There we go. And that's Forlorn Hope. It's spread out over a few episodes, but that's all the quests, all the little morale improvers. And we will find our reward on the battlefield.
I didn't expect someone as famous as you to be here. Please tell me you're here to help.
I finished helping Dr. Richards.
Dr. Richards said you did a good job in there. That's mighty high praise coming from him. With the help you've given us, we're doing a little bit better, but we still have the Legion forces at Nelson to deal with. If we can retake Nelson, that will be a huge help to our efforts in this area and give us an advantage at Hoover Dam.
And for whatever reason, Politely bugs out a little bit, so we're just going to go say, I'm ready. Let's do it.
Excellent. Killing the Legion commanders in Nelson will severely cripple the Legion forces and allow us to take back the city. Meet up with Sergeant Cooper just outside Nelson. He will assist you in reclaiming Nelson.
Perfect. And if you remember back in the Back in Your Own Backyard episode, the best episode of this series, I left a few legionaries alive up on the ridge for this very moment, so we would have some to kill, so we could have a little fun. Have a little fun this go around. But yeah, man, we're ready. And look at that. 4 veteran rangers coming to help us out.
Morning.
Ranger vets.
I've heard of you. Glad to have you on our side.
Let's do this.
We don't have many troops, so we can only attack from one direction. Where should we focus the attack?
And, oh, shit. Let's attack from the north.
Our main target is the Legion leader at Nelson. Intel has the commander as one Dead Sea. I've uploaded his last known location to your Pip-Boy. Let's move out!
Hopefully I picked the right way. Oh, I didn't pick the right way. I picked the wrong way. That's okay. I guess this is from the north. Yeah, that didn't even come close. As you can see, there's some tick marks up there. That's alright though, we'll deal with them. See, that was very hard for me to choose because it says let's attack from the ridge at the east. But this is the west. It just is the west. I don't know what else to tell you. Oh, that's chances. And those are just some geckos. I guess it wasn't a big deal. I only left 3 of them alive. I just wanted to show off a little bit of the veteran Rangers' combat prowess. But they did blow off the head of that dog pretty good. So at least we got to see that. Patrolling the Mojave almost makes you wish. You ain't wrong. Alright, here we go. Nelson Barracks. And very easy. And here's Dead Sea. He has the Liberator. Make sure you pick that up. We didn't need to kill him with any special weapon. We were all full up on that quest. Yeah, single shotguns. These guys were a little low level.
That was some battle. Glad to have you on our side. Couldn't have taken back Nelson without your help. You have my thanks.
And he's nice
I don't
and
have time to talk. There's lots of work to be done here.
there's the Rangers. And they're all busy, I guess, holding down the city. So yeah, there we go. There's Nelson. Still,
Morning.
still got a few more things left to go, but
Nelson's back in our hands. I hope we can defend it this time.
I hope we can defend it this time, too. So we got some things to do, but we're crossing a lot off of the list.
I have a report here that says the Legion forces at Nelson have been taken care of and that you had a hand in it. You have my thanks for that. Those guys have been giving us a lot of trouble for a long time now. Now that they're gone, we'll be able to prepare for the upcoming conflict at Hoover Dam.
And could I tell you more about the attack on Nelson?
The initial reports have come back already. Excellent work. This will buy us a lot of breathing room to get back on our feet here. Now we can actually try to strengthen our forces along the river and prepare for the upcoming battle at Hoover Dam. You have my thanks. We owe you a lot.
No problem. And there you go. The NCR is in a much better spot now that we've helped out. And we had a lot of fun. And next episode will be a little sad, I think. Because we'll have to take care of Mr. House, who I am quite fond of, if we're being honest. But hey, it's the price you gotta pay. None of these endings are perfect, but the only thing that is perfect is the playthrough. And despite the sad beginning of next episode, I'm still looking forward to it, and I'll see you all next time.